Well, the ability to freely communicate without language barriers is often taken for granted, and truly understanding cultural differences can have a positive impact.
Tiffany Tarpley showing us some of the challenges for the local Hispanic community when it comes to treatment for mental health.
Pictures take us back in time, memories with loved ones, the moments that shaped who we are today. Through these images, Guardiola reflects on his upbringing in Sandusky County.
I was really passionate about, okay, I got to do this work.
His grandmother would take him to the fields in the summer. At just 8 or 9 years old, he says it taught him the importance of labor, but also gave him a deeper understanding.
You had folks that were migrating from Texas that were there, that were singing in Spanish, and you would eat lunch together, and it was just very enriching for me in terms of my culture and the language.
You can see the diversity within the Hispanic community on display inside the Jose Martinez Art Gallery at the Sofia Quintero Art and Cultural Center in Toledo's Old South End.
We have such successes, such richness in our culture. Celebration of death as not a sorrow, but as a celebration. You have the Catholicism with Our Lady of Guadalupe.
But there are also challenges. Growing up in the 60s and 70s, Guardiola says there was overt racism.
I remember when we moved from Gibsonburg to Fremont, one of the neighbors, who was an older Caucasian gentleman, told us to go back to Mexico. And I'm like, okay, well, I've never been to Mexico because I was born and raised here.
He says other obstacles within the Latino community included stereotypes, discrimination, and language barriers.
Some of my peers, their family members were so fearful that they said, no, you're going to learn English, and we don't want you to speak Spanish.
That wasn't the case for Guardiola, though, whose grandmother insisted he speak Spanish in the home. In fact, being bilingual, he would often speak for her, translate. It's part of what led him into social justice work. The oldest child of parents who had a 7th grade education, he was the first in his family to receive a bachelor's degree, then a master's. As a social worker for nearly 35 years and now a faculty member at the University of Toledo, he's an advocate within the mental health community. He says there's a cultural stigma related to mental health. It's more acceptable to have a physical medical issue.
Individuals who are Latino, Hispanic will go to their doctors for an illness really that might be related to mental health, depression, etc.
Guardiola says there are fewer than a handful of Latino therapists in Northwest Ohio, and right now, no one that is bilingual. He is working to help non-Hispanic professionals understand these belief systems, barriers, and how to use translation and interpretation services to help clients who don't speak English.
Things haven't really changed a lot from 1980 to 2022 with the same issues. And I think that maybe the hope is that we're going to strategize this a little differently.
Guardiola believes that strategy needs to include collaboration to develop a workforce pipeline and fill those gaps. He'll talk more about these challenges and possible solutions at NAMI's Latino Leadership Forum next Tuesday, October 11th. It is a free event at the Sofia Quintero Art and Cultural Center, and lunch will be provided. To sign up, check out this story on our website. Tiffany Tarpley, WTOL 11.